Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight I am here to talk about the Oklahoma Thunder Denver Nuggets game, ladies and gentlemen. And it was a fantastic game. It was back and forth the whole night, especially the first three quarters. It was even a little bit physical. Jamal Murray got hurt for a little bit. He came back. Dennis Smith Jr. got hurt for a little bit. He came back. Towards the end, Gary Harris got hurt. He came back. It was a physical game. It was kind of sloppy at times. But it was a good basketball game to watch. Two teams that, obviously everybody be talking about, Milwaukee, Toronto, Boston, Clippers, Lakers, even Utah. These are teams that, they're good teams, but nobody thinks they're championship contenders. Obviously the Thunder have been one of the surprises of probably along with Miami, the two surprises teams this year. They lost Paul George, they lost Westbrook, they get a 35-year-old, year 15, Chris Paul. They're finished. They're gonna fucking tank and get a top 5 draft pick. Chris Paul tonight dropped 29 points. He was the damn closer for this team at the end. That was the difference, I thought. Chris Paul was fantastic at the end because I noticed like the first three quarters. I don't really watch so many Thunder games, but I only watched like 2 or 3 this year. I noticed that for the first half, especially maybe even third quarter, Shea Alexander Gilchrist, and what's his face, Dennis Schroeder kind of handled the basketball a little bit more. And then as the game goes on, third quarter, especially fourth quarter, they hand it to Chris Paul, and he closed it out tonight. He was fantastic, man. Chris Paul of old. Yeah, I kept saying he was way too talented to be playing in Houston on standing at the 3-point line, watching James Harden. He was just way too talented. Still, man, in year 15, Chris Paul, 29 points. The fourth quarter, those last 5 minutes, he was the best player on the court, was Chris Paul. Unbelievable, man. Shout out to you. Pat yourself on the ass, Chris Paul. You were fantastic, man. Okay, so yeah, Thunder, fantastic. They got the W. They were fantastic. Chris Paul closed out the game. Like I said, fantastic. My problem with the Denver Nuggets is they got talent. Obviously, Nicholas Jokic, Jamal Murray. But I've noticed this the last 2 games I've done with the Nuggets, tonight versus the Thunder and last week versus the Lakers. Who's closing the game out for them? It seems like Jokic and Murray played 3 quarters, maybe, the first 7 minutes of the fourth quarter, but then those last 5 minutes, it's like they don't want to take over. Who's taking over for this team? They don't have a closer. The Clippers got Kawhi Leonard. Lakers got LeBron James. Utah's got Donovan Mitchell. Who's gonna? This is what separates Denver from a good team to a great team. They're a good team. I need to see who is their closer. You would think it would be Jokic, but I feel like something happens to Jokic because he was fantastic. Once again, I believe he had like 31, 32 points tonight. But I'm like, where is he at the end? Just like last week versus the Lakers, where's Jokic at the end? I'm scratching my ass wondering where the hell is Nicholas Jokic when it most matters. Same thing with Jamal Murray. Where are these guys when it most matters? And then who is their third scorer? Will Burton? Gary Harris? Like, who is the third scorer of this team? Millsap? Millsap was terrible tonight, I thought. I just don't think they have the firepower to compete with teams like the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Utah Jazz. Possibly even Houston. They just don't have the power. You got very nice players. Like I said, Jokic is fantastic. He's probably a top 3 center in this league, along with Joel Embiid and Rudy Gobert. But then, I'm sorry, I'm not too... Jamal Murray, he's nice, but come on. He's not really a top point guard in this league. So I'm like, this is what separates the Denver Nuggets from a good team to a great team. They don't have enough firepower offensively. And sometimes I wonder what the hell Jokic is at the end of games. Like, where the hell is he? Like the last 5 minutes versus the Lakers, the last 5 minutes tonight versus the Thunder. Where the hell is Nikola Jokic? We need to put a PB&J out for Nikola Jokic. Where the hell does he go the last minutes of games when he's more needed? Because you know who was there the last 5 minutes? Chris Paul. Year 15. He said, no problem. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, get the hell out of my way. Dennis Smith-Shooter, get the hell out of my way. Gallinari, get the hell out of my way. Chris Paul took over and closed it out. That's the difference. Where is the closer for the Denver Nuggets? It's supposed to be Jokic or Jamal Murray, but for the second game versus the Lakers versus the Thunder tonight, I didn't see it. I thought they shy away from it at the end. But let me read the stat line because I'm not going to, like I said, I thought they were Jokic for the most part was fantastic tonight. Let me reuse them. So Will Burton, 16 points. Millsap, 2 points. Like I said, Millsap, you're probably better off just having Mason Plumlee in the game along with Jokic. You know, Millsap, I don't know what the hell happened tonight. Jokic, like I said, 32 points. He was great, but where is he at the last 3 minutes? Jamal Murray, 21, whatever. You know, Gary Harris, who's supposed to be one of their third, fourth scorers, only 7 points tonight. Jeremy Grant, 6 points. Montrezl Morris, 6 points. Greg, 3 points. And like all these role players that they're supposed to, you know, Gary Harris, Jeremy Grant, Morris, Craig. Terrible tonight. Terrible. The only guy that showed up as a role player tonight was Will Burton with 16. Other than that, nobody really showed up. Jamal Murray had 21. Jokic had 32. Will Burton had 16 after that. Nobody really showed up. And then in the last 5 minutes when it came to closer, nobody stood toe-to-toe with Chris Paul to try to close it out for Denver. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 11 points. Danilo Gallinari, 15 points. Steven Adams, 19 points, 17 rebounds. This guy can rebound, man. Chris Paul, 29 points. Dennis Schroeder, 11 points. Norris Noel, 10 points. That's the difference. Thunder had a closing Chris Paul. Nuggets did not. Jamal Murray's fantastic. Nikola Jokic is fantastic. Last 5 minutes, they were completely a no-show. Where were you? Chilling back in West New? I don't know. But anyway, that's what I have to say. And until next time, all I have to say is, holla at your boy. I'm out like a light.